I heard that Mike Jones, Paul Wall, he told me that, he was selling cell phones before he got on one.
Mike Jones went to my high school, like, and I was already booming in high school. So he would have these little fake phones and shit, the little burner phones. He would try to give us burner phones and shit to come rap and all kind of shit, to be our friend. Uh, but yeah, Mike Jones, man, I got nothing but respect for his hustle. Like I seen that. I seen him try to give burner phones to get in the studio, to go and perform at schools for free, to going to our shows and opening up for us for free. And so I got a lot of respect for his hustle, you know what I'm saying? I seen the whole come up. So I seen, him do things I ain't never seen nobody else do as far as marketing and putting himself on. So I got respect for the hustle.
You in contact with him? Y'all cool?
Yeah, Mike Jones. Everybody, bro. I'm cool with everybody. Like I ain't never fell out with nobody. We always been cool. Like, yeah, I talk to whoever.
Yeah, shout out to Mike Jones, man. He had some dope ass records, man. I feel like they did him dirty when he was at his height.
Hey man, on a cool, that's another thing. Mike Jones taught me so much, like without teaching me, right? So it's like I say, I got to see his whole come up, and he was the one. Like when we was blowing up, like everybody was Mike Jones because he had the catchy phrase and the number. So you would see the celebrities and shit, like I'll be bopping out Mike Jones and saying his name and kicking it with him and doing everything, and then they just flipped on him. Everybody just turned their back on him. Kind of it seemed like everything just flip. And that really showed me the Hollywood crowd, from the labels to the celebrities, all that shit fake, all them fake, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I really realized I ain't want no parts of that world. Cause when he was the man, everybody was, oh, Mike Jones, Mike Jones. But it was like right after that, everybody cut him out from the celebrities to the labels. They don't answer calls. No, everybody went bad. You know what I'm saying? So it showed me how fake that world is over there, and I got to learn a valuable lesson off of that, and it showed me that yeah, it wasn't real. So I thank him for for that lesson.
Yeah, they was on his nuts like crazy when he was hot.
Exactly. So he showed me how fake the world could be. Man, but at the end of the day, Mike Jones sold what 3 million records. Like I don't know nobody out here who did that at the end of the day. And Mike Jones still doing shows, so he still get money. You know what I'm saying? So people hate, but at the end of the day, shit, we dropped still tipping. Oh 03, oh 02, shit. We still doing shows, still getting money to this day. I'm 45 right now. That's crazy. I was 23, 25 when I made that record. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to do that shit for 20 years, it's a blessing. Mike Jones the same way. He always booked doing shows on tour. It's a blessing. Paul Wall is sold the fuck out. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine that. We did this shit 20 years ago and still, you know what I'm saying, tipping. We still tipping. That's crazy. hmm
You and Chamillionaire in contact?
I talked to Chamillionaire probably last week. Chamillionaire is an investor at this point. Like he do the tech shit. But at the end of the day, he's still doing a lot of shows. Legend out here for sure in Texas. He'll forever be able to, perform and get bread. Yeah, goddamn Cam man is a fucking genius, bro. Like he was before the internet. Like all this shit we doing now, he was ahead of us. He already had this. He had a chat back then. You know what I'm saying? We ain't a forum. We ain't know what the hell it was. I'm selling CDs to stores. He's selling CDs online before this shit even was going on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Chameleon a real genius.
I want to ask you, how you feel about the people that push the narrative and say that the rap scene in Houston fell off?
It's a fact. Like I mean, like but at the end of the day, it didn't though. I mean, it did at that time, but at the end of the day, right now we got Travis Scott, Megan Thee Stallion. We got on the rap side, who we got? We got D Baby. Who else? We definitely got the South Walkers, the Mona Leah. a lot of new pop and rap. Profane, my brother. A lot of a lot of underground artists too that been doing their thing forever, like Zero, Kiki, uh, Les. Who else we got? It's so many. Y'all gonna have me missing people's name, man. I'm gonna be all bad. But it's a lot of artists in Houston who kept that underground like level of culture music going, through those times. But at the same time, we got some superstars, man. We got the Travis Scotts and the Megan Thee Stallions. So we still up, you know what I'm saying? And when we come to mega star, we got the Beyonce. So it's like I don't think we lacking or losing at the end of the day. That was the time that me, Mike, and Paul had. That came with us being on a major label and us not being on a major label. But in real life, if you ask anybody in the state of Texas, well, I ain't gonna say anybody, but I say 50-50, probably more than 50-50. They gonna say my second album was better than my first album. My album, Boss of All Bosses, got like with Thug, I Run, those records that wasn't on the major label is bigger than my records that was on the major label that I did with Pharrell. Like Thug and I Run is bigger than Like a Boss, and I ain't heard of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's even though we left and it looked like Houston wasn't, doing whatever, it was just the major looks. Like I say, I tell people all the time, when you're on a major label, they can make you look good like you the one, or they can make you look like you ain't the one. And that's with marketing and the budget. So if I'm on their label and they want me to be the one and they paying the marketing and got me everywhere doing everything, I'm gonna look like that. But if I'm on their label and they not paying for nothing and or whatever, then it's gonna look like I fell off. So that's what it looked like basically, because we wasn't dealing with them no more. But at the end of the day, my second album is probably more successful than my first album. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of it, I take that over anything, being underground and independent and getting the more bread, or whatever, than doing it the other way.